All right, guys, we all want to stay connected through the swing, but there's one problem. There's one thing that you've been missing and that people haven't been telling you about staying connected, is that there's only one part we want to be connected in, and that's right through impact. At the top of the swing, the right arm isn't going to be connected. In the follow through, the left arm isn't going to be connected. I'm going to break it down for you and give you some easy drills that you can follow to be connected at the moment of truth, right when you're hitting that golf ball. Let's go and get started. All right, so at the top of the swing, one of the common drills is to take a head cover, kind of put it under your arm. But if you look at a lot of the top players, if I was to put this head cover under my arm and swing to the top, there's no way I can really get my arms high enough to make a good complete turn. Look at guys like Tiger Woods, Adam Scott, all those big hitters with beautiful swings. They're all getting their arms higher up in the backswing, and that head cover would fall right out. So if we stay connected, we do the golf club head cover under the right arm drill. What that's going to end up doing is getting our arms really low and tight to our body where we feel connected. It feels good, it feels kind of comfortable. It feels like I'm in a good spot to come down here and hit the ball. And I probably could hit the ball really well doing that, but the problem is we're not going to get our maximum speed. One of the things we talk about in the top speed golf system is getting that good full turn as we're going back. And if I do this, I'm going to have a tendency to stop a little short. Notice how my shoulders don't really rotate back. Notice how my hands are really low here. What I want to do is go ahead and ditch the head cover. As I go to the top of the swing, my hands are getting nice and high. I'm getting a big shoulder turn. Now I'm really wound up and I can really get some speed into that golf ball. PGA Tour average is over 110 degrees of shoulder turn going back. They're also averaging getting those hands above their head. So everybody's got their own little unique spot that they want to put their hands at the top. It's okay to be a little lower or a little higher, but we definitely don't want to get that right arm so tight that we can't get wound up and we can't get any power. So if you've been trying that drill, but you've noticed it really difficult to get power, that's something that's very, very common. Now let's go on through to the follow through and talk about how the left arm flies out on the follow through. So the same thing there. If we were to take this head cover, I've seen drills where you put this head cover under your arms, and now as you come through, we're hitting a shot, and then we're going to fold up. My arm folds up immediately. My hands kind of stay below my head. You won't see any of the best players. You won't see Adam Scott, Ben Hogan. If you look at Ben Hogan's arms, when he's coming in this follow through, his arms are very high. When his hands are, when his club's perpendicular to the ground like this, his hands are above his head like that, and my left arm has to separate away from my body to do that. That's what allows us to get that nice free-flowing swing, get all that energy going through the golf ball into that nice finish. But there is one part where we really want to have it connected, and that's impact. So let me go over a few drills for you guys, starting out with the right arm. So as we go to the top, as I mentioned, my hands want to be nice and high. My right arm has a little bit of space between my right arm, underneath my arm, the tricep right here, and the side of my body. I got a little bit of space there. I'll go ahead and let those arms elevate. As I start down, as I'm getting near to impact, my elbow is going to come into my side. That space is now going to be gone. If you look at my elbow pit, it's kind of facing forward like this. And if you look at my right hand, it's bent back with a good amount of lag. So I feel like my right arm is nice and cinched against my body, but my right wrist is angled back where I have some good lag there. As I come into contact, what's going to happen is my hips and my shoulders, if I actually take my left arm back, you'll see my shoulders, my chest is a little bit open, but my left arm is protracted and there's no space between the bicep of my left arm and my left pec. Now it's nice and tight in there. So when I add my right arm, nice and tight, upper arm against my right side, elbow in, that's kind of facing out this way. Nice amount of lag. Now I'm adding my left arm against my left side where I'm nice and connected. Now as I come through contact, I'm perfectly connected as I'm hitting this golf ball. So I can consistently hit that ball time and time again with that same motion, feeling like my arms and my body work together. As I come on through, now because I have momentum, everything's released. We talk about the straight line release in our top speed golf system where all these angles are being released here about 45 degrees in front. Now I can let everything fall away from my body, fly away from my body, get that nice long arc as you're coming on through, get all that energy to transfer down the fairway. So let's put all these together. I'll make another swing. Let's go ahead and do a slow motion video and you'll see how my right arm goes a little bit away in my backswing, my left arm goes a little bit away in my follow through, but right at impact where it matters, I'm nice and connected. Let's go ahead and try it out. All right guys, hope y'all really enjoyed this video, but I got a great bonus for you. If we want to be really good at golf, we want to have tons of speed, have a lot of fun, really start cranking that ball, we got to have a lot of lag and then release that lag to get tons of speed. I've got my #1 lag video. I'm going to play a preview of that here in a second. If you want to click the link that pops up on your screen, if you're on a computer, if you're on a tablet, a mobile device, you're going to need to click the iCard. You'll get instant access to that full video, plus you're going to get 5 videos from my Top Speed Golf system. Good luck to you guys. Good luck with that lag. Go out there, crush the ball, have some fun. I'll see you in the lag video. Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm Ballard, and in today's video we're going to talk about one of the absolute worst drills for creating lag. It's a very common drill that I see. And in this drill, what we're going to do is we're going to set the wrist very early to create an angle of lag, and then we're going to try to hold this throughout the swing. It's one of the worst things that you can do to build lag. I'm going to talk about the science behind why this is the case, and I'm also going to give you a great drill to help you improve your lag, all in this video. Let's go ahead and get started. If I do it this way versus holding that position, exact same thing happens when we're building the lag in the golf swing. So what we want to do is throughout the swing, I want to have a very low and wide takeaway. So I'm not going to set my wrist early at all. If you look at a lot of the top players, you look at Adam Scott, very wide takeaway, not very much wrist set at all. You look at Rory McIlroy, you look at Tiger Woods, all these players are using a wide takeaway and not getting very much wrist set, so that later in the swing, as we start down, we can increase this wrist set, and we're really only going to max out this angle of lag for a split second in the downswing. Okay, so a 3-step drill here. Now, as we get started with this, I want to remind you that the fulcrum in this golf club for getting a massive amount of lag is right at the end of the golf club. This is where I want my hinge point to be.